Happy Wednesday afternoon to y'all out there. We have our Atlantic Basin now. We only have a 30% chance of tropical cyclone formation in the next 48 hours. The National Hurricane Service is not really that excited about the storm. It's moving very slowly and not really getting its act together. Here's our models for Invest 93. Most of the models bringing it over the Yucatan Peninsula into the warm Gulf of Mexico, which would have a better chance of forming, and also bringing it into the coast of Texas. And unfortunately, some of the models bringing it towards New Orleans, Louisiana, but I don't expect the storm to gain that much strength and to be a major storm system impact on them. Could be an impact on the oil spill though, and we never want that. Here's our satellite imagery now. The last few frames, it has been decreasing in strength, but it's been in and out, strengthening and decreasing in strength, so we'll watch that. Here's our model intensity forecast now. By 72 hours, it should get to at least tropical depression status. We will see on that. I'm not really confident that will happen once it travels over the Yucatan Peninsula. If it's the speed of the system, it could decrease in strength while it's over land. Here's our Pacific Basin now. We got two named systems. We got Tropical Storm Darby, and we got Hurricane Celia. Tropical Storm Darby has sustained winds of 35 miles per hour, and Hurricane Celia has sustained winds of 85 miles per hour. It's been downgraded to a Category 1 storm since yesterday when it was a Category 2 storm. But it is still expected to gain into a Category 2 storm by tomorrow into Friday. Winds should get close to 90-95 miles per hour, or possibly up to 100 miles per hour, but we'll see on that. And over the weekend, the storm should finally decrease in strength and get downgraded to a Cat 1, sorry. Here's our model forecast now. Most of it, all of them, bringing it offshore, but see this island just to the left of the screen? Once it gets over to Hawaii, we could have rough surf there and possibly isolate thunderstorms from the remnants of Celia. And here's our intensity forecast now. We got most of the models bringing it at most to 90 knots and then downgraded dramatically over the next 72 to 96 hours and then eventually disappearing. And now here's Tropical Storm, what's its name? I don't know. I forget its name. But it should say Tropical Storm status, and it is not expected to become a hurricane until perhaps over the weekend once it gets into the deep warm waters. But some of the models do have it hitting land. Very interesting models we have here. We got this yellow model right here, looping it and bringing it towards land. We got actually three models bringing it towards land. We got this white one right here, we got this black one, and we got this yellow one. The white one brings it a few miles, about a few hundred miles, then looping it and heading towards the Yucatan Peninsula. This black model is bringing it, looping it again. So very interesting storm on our hands. It's kind of interesting that it's looping, but I don't think that will happen. And here's our Tropical Storm Darby intensity forecast now. Got most of the models keeping it a tropical storm. But the ship's model always bring it to the next level, have it becoming a Category 1 storm, sorry. So we will be watching this very closely, and we'll see what happens over the next few days. And finally, here's our water temps now. We got very warm waters, and that's the reason for all these storms developing. In the North Atlantic, near Nova Scotia, we have very cool water, and in the Caribbean Sea, we have very warm water. That's the breeding grounds for these tropical storms. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll update you if we get our storm our own.